everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I just want to be doing a comparison between the stock BMW F800GS windscreen and the Givi 333DT windscreen. It's their touring windscreen and it's fairly tall, but I think it's a good combination of protection between the two. First we'll just take a look at the stock one, which as everybody knows is fairly noisy and allows a lot of buffeting stuff, so it's not a lot of protection for riding down the highway. Off-road, this one here works really well, but yeah, highway riding is just not made for it. So when you're sitting on the bike, this one here is way down here, so as you can tell, a lot of the wind just comes up and over and creates kind of a turbulence right by your head. So, but it does give you clearance for your hand guards. That's one of the first things most people switch out on their new BMWs is a stock windscreen. I'll just give you an up close look. So I'm gonna have some footage of driving down the road with it so you see how noisy it is. Okay, now let's take a look at the Givi windscreen, and then I'll get that mounted up after a little bit here. So here is Givi windscreen. It's nice and clear. It's made of really heavy duty material, so it shouldn't flex very much. Excellent quality. I think this is roughly around, say, 150 bucks, something like that. So it's a very nice windscreen for the money. So height-wise, it fits. It follows basically the same lines as what the stock windscreen does for the sides and everything. Just it gives you more coverage on the sides and then a lot more coverage on the top. So that's actually just a little bit lower, as you can tell, because it's slid down there. Here's a Givi one. The other one's up about, well, it's up quite a bit on this corner. So that's a difference in height on the two of them there. I can get a tape measure and tell you exactly, but it's probably somewhere between 7 and 8 inches. I'll grab a tape measure in a minute here. So this should give you a lot more coverage as far as when you're riding. I'll sit on the bike and show you. So now I'm sitting on it. Instead of being down here, it's actually up here, so I can see over the windscreen and see fine in front of me, but yet it should allow the wind to go just about over my helmet for the most part. And I'll raise that up just a little bit. It's close. My handguard might barely touch, but we'll see once I get it mounted up all the way. These are SW Motec Cobra handguards. I believe they're the same as, pretty much the same as your Bark Buster handguards. So let me grab a tape measure and we'll see how much taller that is compared to stock. Alright, back. So if these are roughly even, pretty close to even. You went from the highest point on this one, you're looking at about 7 inches taller. And if you go from the lowest, it's 8.5. So it's between 7 inches on the highest spot to 8.5 from the center. That should be a nice balance between the two. And again, I'll do a road test on this one as well. That way you can tell the noise difference on it. So stay tuned for road test between the stock and road test between the Givi 333 DT.
So now here's test, and we'll go on 50 with the stock one. This is actually by my chin. You can hear the turbulence. There's a heck of a lot. This is right up by my face. Buffeting is right up by my forehead now. It's not bad down here. When you get up my eye level and forehead, it's right in here. Here's below my forehead. Here's half my forehead right there. But I'll try it on a longer ride with the helmet on, and we'll see how it does then.
So with this windscreen here, when you're going at slow speeds, it drastically reduces the wind buffeting. It pretty well takes all the wind away at anything like 35 miles an hour and under. But when you get up to highway speeds, like I'm 6'2", and at highway speeds it took, and from the air hitting me all across here now, it actually raised it up so I can feel the air hitting right at my forehead and glasses level. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out with the helmet on. I'm going to go out in a little bit and check it out and find out for sure. But right now it's kind of annoying, especially if you just got glasses, because then your glasses really start moving like that. But so far it seems like a decent improvement over stock though, as long as it's okay with the helmet on going down the highway, which I will find out in a little bit. Hey everybody, so I just got back from going for a ride with the helmet on, which you see there. It's a Scorpion XO 700. And tell you what, this windscreen is awesome with the helmet on. Or it's really, really good. Eat an ice cream sandwich. But no, windscreen is really good. Seems to work excellent. The wind, like where it was hitting me on the forehead with the helmet on, you don't even notice it now. And it creates, for my height, I'm about 6'2". So for my height, it creates like a perfect bubble for me to stay behind. There's not much turbulence or anything else like that. So yeah, definitely a huge improvement over stock. So if you guys are thinking about getting a different windscreen, I'd say yeah, go ahead and get one. Whatever one you want to get is your preference, but this Givi one seems to work excellent for me, and I think the looks of it actually match the bike really well, as far as the contours and everything else. It actually looks like it should be what the stock windscreen should be on the bike, in my opinion. So, alright, hopefully you guys liked the video, and we'll catch you later.